All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Kiram Gaming for another adventure on PVRivers. So, going to be quite the live stream today. Hopefully, we'll get the house finished and maybe some more construction projects done. All that good stuff with the bridge, field creation, more terraforming, more logging, all sorts of things. Also, we are on tornado watch. Yep, tornado watch. Tornadoes might come sweeping in, so my house might get blown down. It'll be like, here it is. There it goes. So yeah, also I'm not sure. I've got pallets that are out, so will my pallets go flying through the fields? I don't know. But this is a mechanic in FS25. We've never had it in 24, or sorry, in 22. So it's all new to me. I haven't experienced it. Like I said, I took a bit of a hiatus and then I came back. I never touched Farm Sim during my hiatus, so I'm going to experience it probably for the first time. So there we go. Got everything going here. I did add a bunch of mods in. Some low boy beds, logging beds, vehicle control add-on. I've added a green thumb farmer mod as well. So there you go for storing all that, all the stone. So, ta-da! Just a reminder, hit the like button. If you like what you see, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. You can hit me up with follow on Twitch or Kick, whichever you may be on. And of course, becoming a member of the channel is always welcome. You have access to custom emotes and other perks as well. On YouTube, I do have exclusive member content videos, and I have exclusive content posts. If you are a creator with OBS and live stream, or considering multi live streaming, I have made a membership post just within the last hour of basically a service that you might be interested in. So check it out if you're a member. Pop in there, have some fun. So hopefully we'll get this show on the road. We'll get the game loading here. While we're doing that, I'm just going to double check to make sure my audio is playing. Sure, stream's up and running. Yep, that's cool. That's good. Yep, Kick's got a visual. That's good. James the Nugget, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you here again on this fine Sunday. We're going to be doing a lot of things. Hello, Grave Reaper, welcome in. Oh, we're just going to get the game loaded up. It's just slowly loading. We're going to probably check the weather first because we do have weather coming in, tornadoes. So I'm not sure how it works. There's two time periods where there's a tornado. So does that mean I'm going to get two twisters, which is not impossible to consider? So I might get more than one twisters hitting down. My understanding is it goes across the map. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Right now, I think we're in the middle of a hailstorm on the map. So we'll check that. All right, so here we are. We're into the game. Barley is, ooh, we're into June already. Got harvesting to do today too. So let's take a look at the weather report. What popped in June? I think it's ready, or maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Yeah. So yeah, in the month of June at about 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. we're gonna see some twisters coming on through. So I'll have to watch out for that. I love the pictures. It looked great, Grave. So good job on you. I like the king. I like the king of spades. That was probably one of my favorites out of the list. I did list a few others in response as well. Oh dear. At Nightbot. All right. Let's see here. I think the commands are coming up. I better check to see if the commands will work. Let's see. I did fix those. I forget what the commands are. I changed Greg Play's command. I don't know why his didn't work. I think it was maybe the definition was too long or something, or the name was too long. What did I change it to? Well, no, because I've got weather in there. I put it to G plays. So let's see if this works or not. Aha! Greg Plays channel. Bam. There we go. Streamer bot is behaving itself. There we go. Yep, Brave works. There you go. So did that. The Discord one has been updated too. So now if you do my correct one, it will not go to the Miracle Network one. It'll go to actual my channel. So there you go. I think this is ready to go, is it? Ready to harvest. I don't understand why it's ready to harvest. It's barley, right? Barley is not supposed to be ready until, or actually it is harvest month. I don't know how I'm gonna get it harvested. I better get my next set together and prepared, because I can't harvest right now because it's raining. But I need to get my equipment ready to go, because it looks like I've only got between 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. to get the stuff off the field. So gonna be it'll be definitely crunch time there. Okay, we got some Nexat equipment in here. What is this? This is that the, yeah, that's the combine. How the heck did I get this stuff in here? Okay, I need a tractor probably. I need to pull out some of this equipment. Is this hooked up to anything? Nope. It's hailing, everybody. You're a moderator for someone? Yep, it happens. There's channels that will hand out moderation to people. Some channels are just full of moderators. I don't do that. I just generally, like, I don't really have a lot of people talking in chat, so for the most part, I can self-moderate. So I really don't need a lot of moderators. So I add moderators as I I think I need them, I guess. So, and I don't really need moderators all too often. I think the only two moderators that I think have had to do anything is Jess and Michael. Those are the only two, and most of the other stuff I've kind of handled on my own. All right, what did I go here? Essentially, basically, my expectations of moderators is that they follow the rules, follow proper chat etiquette as well in the channel. I usually choose people that are, have some experience with live streaming, with channel management and stuff like that. I usually do that. Either that, or especially I usually choose people that are within the farming simulator community. Either they're like a moderator or a mod developer, live streamer, or if they have an extensive history of being a moderator to a degree, or have helped other content creators in an extensive way. So I usually want people that understand the premise of running a live stream, and are respectable and can be looked at as a responsible individual. So those are usually my key things. Those are pretty high expectations, I suppose. And also at the other thing too, the major gatekeeper is if I need a moderator. If I'm going to appoint the job moderator to someone, they're going to do the job and represent the channel in a professional manner, essentially, right? That's the expectations that I have. If you can't do that, then you don't fit my criterion. I treat it like a real job, essentially. But I think the main thing right now, I just don't need a lot of moderators. So if that changes down the road, then I might select more moderators in the future. But most of the stuff I can handle on my own. And as you know, I've got the streamer bots as well. They do their thing. I decided to take this opportunity to talk about it because I do get a lot of people that ask me, can I be a moderator? Right? Most channels, I mean, the larger channels that have like a lot of people in chat probably need moderators a lot. But everything that I just told you, generally you want to keep in mind, right? Most content creators want someone that's going to represent their brand in a professional manner. If you can't do that, then most likely you're not going to get selected, right? Yes, exactly. I think the other key thing too, and this is something that is important, is that the live streamer has to get to know you and trust you. That's another important thing. So that's the general consensus. Myself, I'm a moderator on a few different channels. I don't misbehave. I respect the channel and the brand, and I conduct myself in a professional manner. I don't go overboard with crazy things. So. All right, we are over here. But that's the wise of wisdom. I get asked a lot. I don't like having to say no to people, but that's just the reality of it. Treat it like a real job, literally. The other factor of the matter is that if you can get something to let you know, there are jobs in the field out there where you can be a content moderator. You may not be a content moderator on YouTube. You may be applying for a job with some of the big companies like Facebook, or maybe different companies that have social media platforms. So if you do become a moderator and you might want to pursue a career as a moderator in the future, it's best to, build those practices now, so that you set yourself up for success if you want to pursue a moderator role or job, right? If you become a moderator on a fairly good YouTube channel or Twitch channel or something like that, and you do a good job on their channel, they may become your job reference right there. So just something to keep an eye on, because that is a job out there. People do make money moderating content. It may not be just videos or live streams. It could be posts on the internet, stuff like that. Monitoring channels for local businesses and stuff like that. That's all part of moderation. So it's a wide field. It's not just for live streams and moderating chat behavior. There's also virtual reality moderation as well. If someone builds a virtual world or something, someone might want to hire you on to moderate their world. So all sorts of opportunities, everything from videos to Twitch to TikTok to Facebook ads, to company websites, you name it. There's all sorts of things you can do as a moderator or with a moderator background. That's if you want to pursue that type of career. Most of it would probably be work at home too, by the way. So all you would have to do is supply your own PC, and there you go. Let's go here. I think it's because it's raining. We're going to try to finish up our issue here. I think I need some lights, don't I? Let's use the bulldozer. Gotta make a pile. Feed on the feed belt. Did I turn it on? Turn on. Okay. There we go. How do I get this cleaned up? Can't really do anything in the rain, so this is This is going to be one of those days, I think. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I love the hail effect. Welcome in, Brady Rimmer Productions. Welcome in. How are you doing today? All right. We are just, this is the erect. This is within the farming FS Miner pack. I love this conveyor belt. See if I can get most of this material out of here. I'm trying to get it off the roadway, is what the big plan is. I think next time I'm going to make a headland, maybe. I don't know. Headlands. I need a better strategy. Alright. Let's back up. It's all good, man. Yep, just be respectful. That's all I ask. Everybody has to learn, right? That's all the learning outcome. All right. But it's true, though. Everything I said about a possible job opportunity and all of that, that's all completely true. If you do a good job, you never know. It might be something as a career for people in the, well, for you, or if you want to consider it, right? The larger companies, especially if you're looking for like a big company, like a corporation or something, to do that type of work, where you get, that's where you get paid the big money. Professionalism is top dollar, right? And that is very, very key. Because if you can't do that, you're gonna run into problems. The other thing too is that when they do the hiring process, they will do a criminal record check on you. They will also, what else? Check your social media feeds, right? All sorts of things. Unless you get a company that scrubs your total social media for you. Politicians usually do that. It's true, it's true. All right, if they'll usually hire a company, and what happens is the politician will hand over their social media accounts over to a firm, and they'll go in and completely scrub social media in some cases, not always. Donald Trump is obviously the exception to the rule. He just says what he wants. But there are some politicians that follow that approach. Some people that work in government as well. I don't know how I got on to talking about this type of stuff. But anyways. But you got more good news about school. Okay, lay it on me. I think I can probably get all of this stuff. Oh. I got one big giant pile. What time is it? It's 3:45. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh, that's right. I gotta get to the fields. I almost forgot. I've got a very short period of time to get the harvest done, so it is a priority. I didn't realize it stopped. I got too into my own little world there. Okay, where's my next at? I think it's zoom out. Here it is. All right. I need more lights. Oh. Can I lower that? How do I lower this? Why is it not? I'm doing something wrong again. I know what I did. There we go. I got the wrong module selected. I gotta back up. This thing I better crop on the edge. Let's see, I can go to... I don't know what that place is. BOCES, early instead. Of being 11th to 12th, it's 9th to 12th, and I can get what I want for a job without having to go to college. Okay, well that's a cool option. If you can just jump into a career right away, then that's usually the best way to do it. Especially if it's your dream career. I don't know what BOCES is though. You're gonna have to tell me what that is because I don't know what that is. I'm bad with the acronyms. VOCES. You have time, it's program, you can go. Is it school? Oh, is it within the school system? Okay. I'll have to look it up later. I'm gonna get this done first because I'm gonna run out of time. It's gonna start tornadoing or raining or something, and then I can't do my crops, so I'm gonna focus on this first. Why am I missing the edge? There we go. Got it. I only have to do 2 fields. The canola I don't think I can do yet. So we're gonna quickly get this done and then I'll be safe. The canola I don't think I can do yet. Canola is not till July, so next month. All right, we're gonna go through here. And hopefully my house will get done. I guess I get to monitor it or inspect it. Let's spin around here. 5,000 liters so far. I don't want to knock over my lumber there. There's some crop damage right up ahead there. That was caused by the hail, I bet. And we'll have to get all this baled up and ready to go. Yep. But overall, you've got a lot of cool stuff happening for you, Grave. I'm happy for you. All from New York. Yep, no worries. And when you get moved in, you're gonna have to keep us updated on how things go. Like I said, I'm kind of keen about the meadow, also the wall unit that you're getting made. You got all sorts of cool stuff going on. gotta go get this here. How am I going to get around that? I think I gotta swing all the way around. Nope. I'm just gonna go right around the tanks, I think. I'm at about 10,000 liters. I got little spurts of grass growing in my cement. Go here. So I'm probably going to apply lime this time and seeds, all sorts of things. I think it's going to be like 3 to 4 months until it gets put in, because there is a lot of taking to the bank that my stepdad needs to do. Okay. Well, moving and everything like that, there's a lot of moving parts involved, so. Alright, let's turn this around. Barley yield, I don't think, is not that large. We'll see. Well, I guess it depends on the soil. So I still got one more field to do. So cement has to be 16 plus inches. Feet there has to be post coming out of the ground. Yeah, for the foundation, right? Slap anymore. I guess I could have used the Mac Dawn on this. I didn't even think about that. Oh well. Nick's adding it as we speak, so. The done deal. I'm going to upgrade my mowing kit so that it's a little larger. I've been using the Macdon mower, but I find it very small. So I'm gonna upgrade the mowing kit a bit. Oh, is my house done? What happened to my house? Don't know if it rendered out or something. I'm getting concerned. It looks like it's empty over there. Oh, it's rendering in. It's just difficult to render in. Thank God. It disappeared. It's got a cloaking device. Like a Klingon battle cruiser from Star Trek. Okay. I'll just take a quick look over at it. No, so I think it is for double wide to sight on because they're to be prospect. Okay, so if you're putting in a double wide, is it it must be a pre-manufactured home then. Oh dang, I need to put planks in here. These are planks. Is it a pre-manufactured home? Because that's usually what they do. They'll bring in half the house on a flat deck, and then another flat deck has the other half of the house. Sorta. And then they have to put it on a foundation. Oh, come on. Go forward. Either that or you bought a Elon Musk house. And I'm not kidding about that. He does have there are Elon Musk houses that are like, as I understand it, they're about the size of a cargo shipping container. But you can buy more than one module. So you can buy like 2 shipping container sizes. Kinda interesting. You're probably like, hell no. No way. Gosh, no. All right. That's taken care of. We got the planks in there. That house is being very tricky. Okay, what time is it? We're at 5 a.m. All right. $28 by $60 comes with split, so they have to bring them both in of the sides in. So how are they going to ship it there? They're doing flat deck, right? If they're going to use a big flat deck, you know what you should do? You should go and try to get it recorded. See if you can record the whole thing. If you can be there while they're actually making the delivery, and then just record how they get into the property, how they unload it, and all that stuff. It's not easy to move some of that stuff, though. That's why I think it's interesting to see. It's just as crazy as some of the jobs that Juan has to do for his living. And some of them are not easy. I mean, I look at some of the stuff he does and I'm like, wow, how the heck do you do that? I gotta get my LG hub up because my steering wheel is feeling very loose. Okay. Do that. Our next at harvest. I think when I do the canola, I'll do it with the Macdon, maybe. I don't know. Not sure. Actually, no, I can't. I don't think. I should have did the barley with the Macdon, to tell you the truth. Excuse me. Because you get the straw that pop out, right? And then you get like a bit of a bonus. I also got a mod for storing my Nexat equipment, by the way. We'll probably put that down. Green Thumb Farmer, who's a modder for this map, or contributes to this map. I checked out his Trello and he has like a storage shed for Nexat equipment. So I might go ahead and pop that down. He was live streaming on this map earlier today, and I was watching him. Like, he is way ahead of me, like miles ahead. Well, not miles, like hundreds and thousands and billions of miles ahead in progression. He's got like fields owned everywhere. He's got course play set up. He's got barns everywhere. He's got storage stuff all over the place. It's like crazy. But yeah, to get back onto your our conversation, definitely see if you can get it recorded. Because they'll probably have a crane, all sorts of different pieces of equipment. People like that kind of thing. It's kind of like my fire videos that I did, right? People like to see big, exciting things or people doing their job, right? I'm gonna go this way. And we're at about 27,000 liters. I don't think I'm going to get a very good yield out of this. I might get about 50,000, I guess. I'll get this all cleaned up. We're at 6 a.m. see here. I also got the vehicle control add-on added in, so I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to activate the diff locks. Not on this, but on the trucks. I will try to get a video of it. My mom's night. Okay. Yep. I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot of views, especially if you can, like, I'm not sure if you have data on your phone, if you have a good data plan or not. But if you do have a reasonable data plan, you could try live streaming it. I don't want to have you use up all your data though, so. But if you don't have good data on your phone, then just do a recording. If you can grab video clips. But do a test live stream first. Make sure that you know how to go in and set up like a live stream on your phone. Do all of that jazz first. Make sure that you know how to get it all prepared and raring to go for when you do go on site, because there is a few things you have to sort of familiarize yourself with the YouTube software on the phone. The tip of trailer that used to haul our flatbeds, trailers, step decks, and low boys, and yes, have good data. Okay, yeah. So if you've got good data, try a live stream, but do a practice live stream first. Like, I don't know, think of something. Doesn't have to be fantastic. Just to familiarize yourself with the live stream functionality, and then do that. And if with the flat deck and the low boys, it's going to be a really big load, and that can be challenging too, because I think you said you're in kind of a rural area, so if you have like a tight driveway or gravel driveway, dips in the driveway, anything like that, that can make it very challenging for a flatbed to get through. So it could make for some good footage. Especially with a low boy. And then there's the crane. They'll probably have a crane, perhaps. Well, actually, no, I don't think so. I suppose what they could do is, if there's, depending on how it goes, they could probably back the low boy up in between the footings, and then just jack the components down onto the footings already established, without having to use a crane. Just depends on how they want to go about doing it all. Okay, I think all this barley is gonna go right into That's my canola. I will not use a crane. They're not enough room. Oh, okay. So they're just gonna probably back the low boy or the trailer in between the footings and then somehow jack it on, I guess. Jack it up onto the footings probably. Or onto the cement posts. Something that of that nature. Gonna need to get a mulcher, I think. Or, oh, wait. No, I don't. I think I should be fine. I'm gonna be direct drilling, I believe. Let's go down the aisle. We're just gonna this last strip here. So not a huge yield, but it's something. Better than nothing. I did miss a step. I didn't do rolling on the last harvest, which I think was part of my problem. So we're going to put oilseed radish into the ground, and then we're going to just wait till next year pretty much. There we go. Get the pipe out. I'll get the rake out and we'll start raking up most of this stuff. Get it all nice and clean. And I'm gonna, while we're doing this, what am I looking up again? Let's scroll up. Scroll down, looking for the acronym here. BOCES. Oh, Board of Cooperative Educational Services. Okay, so essentially you go through them and you expedite your learning so that you can start your career early, basically. Yep, I have had, when I was going to high school, did have a few students that excelled in academics, and well, they didn't do what you did, or are doing, but what they did was they ended up going to college and university early. If that makes sense. This is very bendy. Yeah, let's just park this here. Whoa. There. Let's save that there. Okay, what's this thing? Okay. That. We're gonna need a tractor and windrower. I'll get this out of the way. And then we'll do some baling. I'll back this up. So this sounds like good news to me. Especially if you can get through grade 11 and 12 real quick. So these days, you know, the quicker you can get through education, I think the better off you are, I guess. I'm just gonna make 2 lines into 1 line, basically. I don't want to overburden my my baler. How are we doing for... Oh, no dear. I see a tornado after the sunny spell here. See if the weather has changed. So 1 o'clock. So I have about 2 hours left until when the tornadoes hit. I got a motor, guys. I got a motor. Stuff off the ground. I don't know where the tornado is going to come from. Excuse me. I'm kind of excited about the tornado, to tell you guys the truth, and also worried. So I think I can get the baling done. It's like 7:36 a.m. and it's not till 1, so when the tornadoes come in, so, or one of the tornadoes. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to destroy trees. That's going to be interesting. Am I going to have like trees that are going to be destroyed? I really don't know. I've got a lot of lumber lots that I own, so my trees could get ruined. There's a lot of unknown variables that I'm going to be running into. Also, all these pallets that I've got out. What happens to those? Do they go flying through the air? Right? If they're in the path of the tornado, I don't know. I got a lot of pallets out too, so. We'll have an early Easter and we'll do a scavenger hunt for the pallets all over. I do know that I'll have field destruction, so that's why I wanted to get the barley picked up and off of the field. So as for my canola, I can't help that. That's just gonna have to grin and bear it. But I already have a bit of canola already in there, so I should be fine. But the barley, I don't have any barley. That's why I'm focused on getting this done. So. Where's Michael right now? He should be here saying, oh my god, you're gonna have a tornado? Tornado warning? Alright, we're gonna go here. Swing around. Gotta do one more field. 8 a.m. So bale pickup, I hope will go quick. And I'll put those into storage. I'm not sure if it'll destroy my bridge. That's a possibility too. Construction projects. I guess we'll find out. That's why it's always good to have like backup material, I think. Just in case. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of surprised. Usually he would be in here saying hello. Oh, don't know where Michael is today. Alright, I'll go this way. Like I got a double spread over here. I will be doing lawn care, but I'm gonna upgrade the mowing equipment or buy a mower. I was using the I forget what it's called again. Anyways, it has this very small cutting head. I want something that is a little quicker and has a larger cutting platform for it. Macdon, that's what I was using. Macdon has, I think, 6 meter or 9 meter, which is a little bit small. Also, at some point, I'm going to have like a grass field, so I should have something that can cut a lot of grass. Let's all merge together. I've got only one more row and then I can get the baler and start baling. And then canola we'll be doing next month, pretty much. So, not sure if we'll be doing the canola this stream. We'll see. Just depends on how quickly time goes by. We might be able to do it. And we're done. Swap this out for the baler, which will be good. Hopefully I got enough netting. I love these Kloss tractors. Eric, the crazy Viking, welcome in. It's a race before the tornado arrives. I have to get everything baled up before the storm hits. So at about 1 p.m. in June is when tornadoes fly. So I'm trying to get the baling done and get everything picked up. There we go. What size of bales are we doing? Oh, I heard good news. What is it? Developer tools mod is coming. I forget the name of it. Easy Dev Tools. I heard that we might be seeing that fairly soon. I will be swapping that out, or swapping power tools for that tool when it hits. I'm hoping it has an option to delete stuff, because that would be very handy. Missed this spot. Just swing around. We'll head down this way. Also, hopefully I don't run out of bale netting. And he hasn't given up, but 25 is a little more complex, and he wanted to take his time and do it right. Well, that's fair enough. I think a lot of modders had to do that, I think, which I think has been rewarding for those that have gotten their mods out, that have, you know, taken the time to understand how 25 works. It's better to do things the right way and not the wrong way. Take some time to figure things out and not put something out that might be disappointing. But I'm just glad to see that that tool is coming. I think a lot, especially a lot of content creators, they like to use it to help, because it helps with video development and stuff like that. Some folks had to learn I guess the console commands. I never bothered with that. That's only 50% correct for 25. Yeah, that's another good point. This map here is pretty much a conversion that I'm on now, but he even had to go in and do all sorts of different things to get it to work and revamp stuff. I think he used like certain core aspects of his original map and then just rebuilt it. Oh, did I miss a line? Yes, I did. There we go. That was close. Almost missed a line. But I'm hoping this game will stay around a little longer. And just, you know, maybe extend the life of it instead of roll out another game. I think the community would be just fine with just having DLCs released. I think they should just go with that method. Instead of having to redo an entire engine, right? So that'll give also the teams a longer time to make sure that the game is in good shape when it releases, because usually they'll have a team that's working on the next game. They probably already have a team working on the next game already, right? So give those guys the opportunity to polish it all up, right? Before they release it. And then in the extra time that is put into the team that is, you know, making the new game, giving them more time to do what they have to do, they can just release new content packs or DLCs or something like that, right? All right, I think we are at the end of the row. Yeah, it's possible. Because if they're behind on one game, I would imagine it would put them behind on development on other games. Is how I kind of see it. So, I think the best strategy, like I said, give them the time to go ahead and build the game, and then in the meantime have another team build DLCs. That's how it should go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna park this tractor over here because I've got another tractor over there. So we'll just have to see what they do. But I think overall it's fair to say that the 25 launch didn't go as what the players wanted. I still do get the odd comment from people about it, so and then I think also the precision farming release has issues, so people are like, okay, you know, is this like the future, right? That looks pretty bleak. Mind you, I do think I'm happy that precision farming came out as early as it did, because I think in 22 we had to wait an entire year for precision farming to come out. So, and we've already got it like in the first year. So but if they take the extra time, you know, if they give like the game like an additional year over their regular release period, they can have other things going on at the same time, you know, like maybe have precision farming worked on sort of at the same time, if they can do that or not. Not sure. Yep, it did work, that's true. So it took, so basically I think the The reality of it is that if they need an entire year, you need to give them an entire year. Because we didn't get precision farming the first year in 22. We got it like I think the second release, I believe. The other part of the precision farming pack situation is that I think they have to keep on renewing their license with John Deere. I'm not sure how big of an issue that specifically is, but I know that that has been commented on, I think, in the past. So, like I said, longer times they have to take. Yep, longer cycles between games. So I think it's been a snowball effect. So they released 25 really quick. They were under pressure. They had to spend a lot of time patching the game because they probably had a lot of people patching and fixing things, right? That takes away your time away from putting out other content. So yeah, do everybody good. So, and they're better for it if they do it that way. So now I'm not sure how much pressure they were under from the community on releasing 25. I never really paid attention enough to see if there was actually a bunch of people saying, why isn't there a new game? Why isn't there a new game, right? So part of it is if there is an outcry for that, then the community is also equally responsible for it, as I look at it. But I never really paid attention to that. So I don't know if a lot of people really wanted a new game. Yep. I can agree with that. So hopefully this time around they'll take time to slow down a little bit and maybe extend it another year or so before they release. But there's definitely a lot of growing pains going on, I think, as well, because you've got the mod release time frame. I think it was like what, an entire month, and then there was some other aspects of, you know, notifications of letting us know was clawed back, but they gave it back. So there's a lot of stuff going on that we can tell that there's something else, some stuff going on in the background that's like it feels like it's being reorganized. Hard to explain. Dollars to donuts, they probably got a team reorganization happening, but something like that would never really get fully verbalized, right? They'll usually make a like comment saying we've got new team members coming on board, right? And then for us people that don't really understand, right? If you bring on new team members, you have to train those team members. So that means your development staff, whoever is in charge of programming and all of that stuff, they have to step away from designing and they have to go in and teach the new people, right? Show them, hey, this is how the Giants engine works. This is our methodology of how we program. This is our procedures, all sorts of stuff, right? So you have to get those guys up and going. Yep, there's that as well too. So so from the community's perspective, we just have to be patient. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of people that are impatient. Every video game has impatient people. It's just how it is. You've got some people that understand, and then you've got some people that don't understand. They just want to play the game. They don't care about the office politics. They don't care about the development process, the breakdown, all of that stuff. They just want to play the game, and they want something new, right? And for those people, they have to realize that there are consequences to that. And and it's not just a Giants problem. There are big game manufacturers that run into that problem too, right? They try to rush deadlines because of the outcry of the demand, and then all of a sudden they're spending 6 months for debugging issues that they couldn't get going. I remember a time a game took 10 years of development. Now they're like rushing it out like crazy. They used to have official alpha tests and beta tests. Now it's the day and age where we don't have time for an alpha test or beta test. We're just going to get the community to beta test and alpha test it all, pretty much. Because the demand is so high. It's because there's some people saying, oh, well, it looks great. Just release it, right? That's why you have on Steam so many open alphas and alpha betas that you can buy the game ahead of time. Like Pal World, as an example, is in beta, right? DayZ, I think, has been in beta for years, or alpha for years, or whatever. But people are playing it, right? Oh, I messed that up. Pick this up. But I thought I brought my telehandler here. Oh wait, no, it's down by the bridge. I forgot. There you go. But yeah, everything is especially whenever they come out with new platforms, like mobile as an example. I play World of Warcraft. They're trying to get that onto mobile because Final Fantasy 14 has mobile support. So I'm just going to put this up here. I think the other stressor for gaming companies, and it's not probably talked about much, is integrating AI into the development process. So, as you know, in world politics, they keep on talking, well, whoever gets AI first is going to rule the world, right? Well, the same concept works with video games, right? And software companies. If they do not innovate with AI, they're going to be like, well, we're going to be left behind, right? So you've got that stressor probably on there. I don't know if Giants has to worry about that or not. but imagine is probably something that's on their mind. It's like, great, all these big giant development companies like Activision and Microsoft, Ubisoft, they're all using AI to do their coding, and they're getting games out quick. And we're lagging behind, so they might have that worry, right? How do we stay competitive against larger gaming industry giants when they've got the cutting edge in technology and AI behind their back to help cut the corners on coding and stuff like that, right? Hello, Michael. How do I put the owner of the channel in timeout? You just don't. You have to just be around and bear it. Yeah, guess what? Guess what? I got some news for you. I'm going to experience a tornado. If you'll take a look at my memory, or sorry, my weather. Today in the game, we've got between 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. We're going to have twisters on the map. I'm glad you finally showed up. Brave and I were talking about you, and we were like, he's always talking about tornadoes, and he's not here. He's not going to see a virtual experience of tornadoes. So this is my first time too, so we have to experience this together, Michael. I'm saying that right now. The first time I've ever experienced a tornado in this map, or like in the game. So in about 3 hours. Let me see. Hey, that's me too. Look, it's 11, right? 12. Well, maybe 2 hours. Well, about 2 hours for me. I'll get my tornado before yours. Go figure. Okay, we're going to buy a mowing kit. I'm upgrading my mower. I need something better and bigger and better. Bigger, better, 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 better. Mowers. Let's go in here. I've never. What's this? This is what? 0.3. That's 10 meters. I would really like to use this kit. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this kit. What the heck? Does it merge? Do you know if this one merges? Or do I have to go over it with a I don't think this merges, does it? It just spreads it out. Oh, it does have a collector. Aha! Very interesting. Let's do that. Okay, combine that. I hope it went to the right spot, though. It does? Perfect. Alright. And we're gonna take... where is that other green tractor? It's right over here. I usually go with the other one. The one that I was looking at, the crone, but I like this setup too. I don't get to use it very often. I was like, we're gonna go ahead and use it. I think I still have time to... if it didn't have the merger on it, I would have said no, because I don't think I really have the time to TED and bale. Alright. Let's see how this works. I hope it automatically moves it to the center. Have to go to the back. Let's see what happens here. I think it's working, right? No, it's not. I did something wrong. Hey. Mode widespread. Control Y. Swath dropping. Left swath. Right swath. Widespread. Swath. There we go. We're good to go now. I don't think I'm doing this very well. There we go. Get back over here. Supposedly it's gonna chop that and turn it into whole crop, I think, isn't it? Sure. This thing really goes quick. I won't be going around the canola fields though, because I don't want to cause any crop destruction with my mowing kit. So I'm going to just go around the barley fields pretty much. Swing around like that. There we go. Off we go. Hello, Brave. I see you on kick. All right, let's go over here. I'll swing around the corner. Oh. So am I in for a tornado now? Oh, the tornado's happening earlier now. I don't know where it is. This is kind of freaky. I don't know where on the map. Like, does it show up on the map? I don't know where it comes in. Maybe this is just the preparation process of the tornado. It seems to be more like rain, but I probably should get one of those little weather stations or something like that, I think. There's no bots on that one. No bots. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to stop doing that, Grave. I don't like my chats getting all filled up with emojis. Okay, I'm gonna go right to the end here. Actually, let's swing around. Yeah, I don't know where the tornado's coming in. I guess it doesn't show up on the map, does it? Oh, at 12 is it when it starts? So it actually started earlier. The weather report updated. All right. I'll just scoot this way. It takes a tornado to be born. Oh, okay, so I gotta be patient. Well, I'm gonna just keep on mowing my lawn here, I guess. In the meantime. Okay, what happened here? I'm gonna scoot down here. I'm gonna swing around, and then I'm gonna try to bail this as quickly as I can and pick it up. I don't know if I can do it in time. I might end up with flying bales for all I know. Yep, Nightbot's a little crazy. There's actually a lot of streamers that use Nightbot. I think probably maybe because it's a little bit more effective on things, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we're almost to the end here, and then we're going to switch out. You hear the tornado? I need silage additive. I thought I had a package of it. Is this it over here? It's wrapping. Get that out here. What else do I have? This is the silage additive. I probably need some knitting. Oh, there we go. See if we can get this baled as quickly as possible. Imagine somewhere on the map it's missing some product, I think. I don't know where it's gonna come from. Yeah, so I've got at least a few more hours. Maybe I'll be fine. Maybe I won't get hit by hello 45 Hawk. Welcome to Twitch. Alright, let's go this way. 2 hours until tornado in real life. It'd be interesting if my tornado hits exactly at the same time yours does. Head this way. I still have to pick up the bales. So I might get away scot-free without no damage. Maybe there won't be a. Maybe one will not sit down or come down. My little farm will be fine. Maybe. I'll be like, yay! Let's just swing around here. I got a little bit more to do. Gotta beat this storm. I can definitely hear the thunder. I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I wonder if the birds can let me know if something's coming or not. Probably not. At least my tractor's getting a nice cleaning, to a degree. Can't complain there. But I think I'm going to be safe. I don't think one's going to touch down. I think I'm going to be okay. There's no guarantee that one will actually spin through, so. Yeah, have a good night, Michael. And don't let the tornado get you. I'll try not to let the alarm clock go off and wake you up. I think it's like 1 a.m. I think where you're at, isn't it? Yeah. Head over here. I got a lot of silage bales to pick up. So I got a good yield there at least. I have it ready for my TMR. Oh, it's 12:10. Okay, my bad. I thought it was like 1 a.m. or something. One 10 a.m. So that means I am an hour ahead then. Yep, that would be true. Yeah, I think I'm free. I don't think I'm gonna get hit. Unless it's on another part of the map, that's a possibility too. I see something over there. I don't know what that is. Park this over here. Just take a look at the map. It looks pretty safe. I don't know. I don't think it shows up on the map though. Weeds. All right. Oh. Go get our bale pickup. Make sure we get everything squared away. All right. Pick up these ones. I might just get away with this without any big disaster. I can't say the same for like next year though. And this is going to just roll right into rain. gonna have some spots here that I missed. Oh well, next mowing will be fine. And I need about, I'm gonna get an entire trailer load, I think. I'm at about 15. All right, let's turn. Yeah, don't cut anything else. One more. Fail to pick up. Good to go. And then we're gonna unload in here. There we go. Let's just park here for now and see how my house is coming along. What do you need now? 30 planks. Still getting lower. Quite the project, that's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna be deleting a shed momentarily. Park this right here for now. All right, let's go into the build mode. Construction. I think it might be under sheds. Is it in here? Under a different category. Let's see. Nope. Those. No. Containers. Maybe it's in this category. Is it in this category? No. Oh. Here we are. What's this? Next at shed. How big is this thing? Oh, it's not very big, is it? So I'd be able to take out this here, I guess. So I'll have to delete those two sheds. Oh, I gotta move some of this stuff out of there. Do they have anything else in here, or is this all Nexat equipment? Yeah, it's all Nexat equipment. Okay, so this is by Green Thumb Farmer, the mod that I'll be putting in a sec here. For the shed anyways. I gotta move this out of here. It's gonna It's intended for holding the next at, basically. I have to pull out at least 2 more modules, I think. And then I can delete those sheds. And put down the brand new one. I'm not sure how this goes on. It's upside down, isn't it? Not sure how I got it upside down. Pull this out. That's a bit long. Perfect. Nope, that isn't. No! Gosh darn it. Why is it going on to the back? I don't understand. There we go. That's better. I'll just pull these out this way, I guess. I already did it there. This is for the manure spreader. Or sorry, the slurry tanker. Slurry spreader, I mean. And we'll pop that out here. We'll move the next set out of the way. All right. Construction. So that's about the size of it. I can just put one in, I guess. There we go. I've never been inside of it, so it's supposed to hold oh, fancy, fancy. I got. Oh, interesting. Lower. Not sure how this all works, but all right. Oh. The right way? No, I gotta go the other way around, I think. Okay, I'll get these inside and see what happens. I think that's supposed to hook up to another component, though. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the component. I'll get rid of this one first. I'll probably have to buy another seed hopper, I bet. Alright, we'll let that go. There we go. And this is supposed to go into the shed somehow. So we're going to do that. Oh wait, I wonder if that other component... Yeah, I probably have to grab that other component. Go in here. So this is my sunflower seed and corn planter, I guess. That's what this would be. I think I just drive in here. See what happens. Will it go down? There we go. Then I would just put another module in here. That's pretty fancy pantsy. So the next unit I'll put probably is the harvester. Actually, I should probably keep the harvester out. I probably still have to use it. But I don't know. Oh, we'll see. All right, pull this one in. Will this one fit? I don't know. I don't know if it'll fit as one unit because it seems a bit wide. So I'll probably have to put the header in first. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that didn't go right. What about lowering? Lowered. Raised. So that's about as much as we can put in there, probably. Interesting. If I let that go right down, it'll crush it, I bet. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see what happens. Yeah, that could make for a mess, that's for sure. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Oh. I'll back that out. Yeah, I'm gonna just fix this up. At least I know that this is a bit of a disaster if you don't do it right. Alright, so we'll pull that out. Oh. Oh boy. Be careful with those doors if you click on them. They're a bit sensitive. So this is what we're gonna do. We'll pull this out of here. We're gonna elevate that, I guess. And then we're going to have lights here. Oh, I have lights. There's lights. Interesting. Fancy, fancy. So this one's gonna go in like this. There we go. And then I'm just gonna do this by hand. On this side. I've been behaving myself surprisingly. Yes, you have, Grave. I'm very proud of you. This side seems larger. Let's see. So you could probably put two things on here. Sorta. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna drag the other thing over. That folds up too, so with it detached. So this becomes a much narrower, very narrow looking unit. I'm doing this the Superman way. No problem, Grave. Let's go back in here. I don't think I'm going to see a tornado rip through my fields. I think I'm safe. So it's just like that. And I think this would fit in. To be honest, I think this is a little bit tight though. I'll let you know that right now. There we go. Shop lights are on. There you go. So that would take care of that, and then this spraying unit is a pain, so I am not putting that in there, that's for sure. But the other modules will be fine. I would rather... How do you end a Twitch live? I don't know what you mean. So for me, I do it in OBS. I just hit a button and then it ends it. Like if you mean the physical way to do it, I have a program called OBS. It's my studio software. It runs YouTube, Kick, and also Twitch. All from the software. So I just hit a button and poof, it goes right down. Does that answer your question? I don't know. Only ask that question or put it that way because there's always context, right? I started a live on Twitch and knew I can find how to end it. Oh. Is that like, are you doing it on the phone? I don't know how to do it on the phone. I don't access it on the phone. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I do everything through OBS, so. I think the live stream will go offline if you restart the phone, perhaps, or kill the app. Because it will go offline if nothing is transmitting to Twitch. So that might be the way to do it. Because if I'm not transmitting, at least through OBS, it'll go offline for me anyways. So I'm assuming the same is for the phone. I'm looking at the website. I don't see like an end stream button anywhere. So I think it's just instantaneous when you close out the app. We're going to pick up this thing. So I think I can live with this shed system, I guess. There, I got it to stop. What did you have to do? Did you have to close the app out? It's gone to rain, so no tornado. So I'm safe, folks. I have Kick, Twitch, and YouTube now. There you go. Now you're just like me. Let's see if this unfolds. It's a little tight in here, visually. I'm hoping this whole thing, oh perfect, the whole thing fits. I wonder why the other cedar didn't do it. I don't know. Okay, I think that takes care of that. The spraying unit, it doesn't. It's a challenge, so I will not be putting that in here. So we'll try this out, see how it goes. Mind you, you know, if you need a certain piece of equipment, you might have to bring everything out. So. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to just leave this here for now. Let's just go here. Have to see how my house is doing. Oh, it's done. The house is done, everybody. Well, it's about time, eh? Yep, everything looks good. So this construction project is finished. Yay! Bathroom. Bedroom with a balcony. Over here. There we go. So as a result, I guess I can sell my trailer. So I'll sell the trailer. There we go. Then I got all this building material left over. What a mess, I'm telling you. A huge mess. Alright. I'm gonna just pop over here, see if there's any issues with any other parts of my farm. Because, oh, so there's a bit of a timer on it. I see. Yeah, how's this thing going? Out of space. Oh yeah, I need to clean up the clean fill. I forgot about that. This area looks fine. I got all the clean fill. I'll have to empty that out later. And then we have this area over here. I think this area looks okay. I want to try to get the rest of this cleaned up. Because there's another facility I want to put down. Alright, I'll see you when I get back, Brave. This thing's like a tank. Just trying to get it away from the slope a bit. That's what I'm trying to do. And we'll do some loading. And this will be the last little bit. And then I just have to do the loading. And then I will be running the bulldozer along the edge here, just so that it's, how do you say it, more even. Back up a bit more. Very handy conveyor belt overall. I like it. Alright, let's go ahead and clean this up. I should be able to access this a little bit easier with the wheel loader now. And I plowed pretty much a good portion of the field already, so wasn't 100% lazy. Oh boy. A little interesting driving on here. Alright. Inside my cat loader and start getting to work. All right. Oh. There we go. I'll pull this ahead. I accidentally dumped this. What a mess. There we go. It's weird being in the mud like this. Trying to fill this up. Okay, I think, is that full? Yeah, that's probably full right now. So, yeah. Now I need to figure out, how do you activate diff locks? HUD keypad 4. Okay, there's that. Let's go into menu. Hello, GKX. Welcome in. Let's go to settings. We need to go to keyboard settings. Controls. See if we can figure out. I don't know. I've never used this mod in Farming Simulator 20 5. See here. Front loader, crane, placeables, game, camera, vehicle, gearbox, lights, radio, terraform, animal, food, overview. Oh yeah. Drop deck, trailer, auto load, bales, enhanced vehicle. Hello, Rocket. Welcome in. Let me see how I snap to current direct track. Switch operation mode, calculate working with track, change display, increase width. That's the move vehicle. One track to the right. No, I don't want to do that. Increase headland distance. Diff lock front axle. Diff lock front axle. Diff lock rear. Both differential lock. Oh. Let's just start off with something simple. I need to do this on a device. Oops. Not that one. Oop. Side tech, side panel. Controls. Oh, that's right. Side tech, side panel. Here we go. I forgot it's all in one menu. Vehicle front loader, crane, placeable, game, vehicle gearbox. I'm just going to do both diff locks and just see what happens. I've never used the diff lock system at all in farming simulator at all. Hydraulics, change wheel drive mode, both. There we go. All right. I got it programmed to my side panel. Let's see what happens. Success. Diff locks are on. All right, off we go. It's getting muddy. Let's see if this helps me get up the slope a little easier. It's a slow crawl. Our spinning tires here, boys. What happens if I turn the diff locks off? Still about the same. There we go. I'm getting up to the top now. Yeah, I got all these buttons on my side panel, and I don't use them very much. So I got room. I got room to program. All right. I'm gonna have to do something about all this gravel here. How much space do I need in this area anyways for my building? Is that under silos? Nope. It could be under factories. What's this thing? Events. Large weight station. It might be under factories, I bet. Let's go under factories. Oh, it's getting dark. Sawmill, rope maker. What's this? August Pie Factory. Blacksmith. Charcoal, composter, tobacco. Dairy. Pizza pots. Debris crusher. Stones can be collected free of charge. Rock maker. Mill. Where's my storage? Heartland, flour, Heinz, herbicide, juice pens, craft, cane, oil, solid fertilizer, whiskey, mushroom factory. Yeah, there's cars way down there. That's creepy. It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Oh, wait, what are these? Garage. Other garage. Garage. It might be in this section. Got flags and bunkers and other things. I think I might be out of luck. I might be missing something where it is, and that's why it's not showing up on mod that I want. It probably has something to do with it needing to be tied to some sort of placard for a green thumb farmer. I'll have to relook at his Trello page and see if there's a dependency that I'm missing. There might be a second one required. I don't think it's in here. Easy hay shed. And I doubt it's in here because I already looked in the factory sell point. Yep, it's not showing up. I don't know. I broke something. It happens. All right. In the meantime, of all of this, I need all this stuff for backfilling pretty much. All right, we'll head over here. Yep. How many? I'm up to 3 hours, so yeah, I think I'm gonna probably stop the stream in probably 30 minutes-ish, I think. I think it'll be about a 4-hour stream at that point. At least the house is done, so I'm happy about that. And I'll try to get this done. This is almost done. Have to get all this aggregate out of here. I don't want to move too much of this because, like I said, I'm going to try to figure out how to get the one mod in that I wanted in. Unfortunately, it's not showing up. I think I'm missing a file. There's usually a store, like with some mods, they'll have a store placard, meaning it identifies it as who the modder is. So like FS Miner has one, and there's a few other modders too, so that you can easily find it. And I think that's what I might be missing. And then this will all get done up as well. So pick up one more load. I want to check the bridge too because I do have that to do. We're getting up there. Yep, Ray's been on the ball. I've got like different commands programmed in, so it's working out pretty good. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, I'm probably going to end this stream in 30 minutes. Tired. Ah, crash. I crashed. Dang, tree's always in the way. Besides, the main thing is that the house is built. That's a good thing. We're gonna go check the bridge in a sec here once I get this truck over there. Yep. There it is. Okay, let's go take a look at the bridge. What is this? Cement bags. Okay. Like, how many? That's about 3,000. Okay. That's coming along nicely. I see the other pillar up on the other side. This will save me time on transport once this gets built. I don't know if I need to bring any wood products over. I guess we'll find out. Let's see what we got going here. I have a dock down here for a boat. So that side I think went into place. So another section will go in. So bridge is coming along nicely. Cement bag. Yeah, I don't know if this takes barley over here. I don't think so. I think it's just canola. I forget what the inputs are for this over here. Let's go find out. It's just sorghum and corn and sunflowers. So yeah, I'm going to be running out on production. So I will have to do corn and sunflower next season. So yeah, that's how it is. Okay, let's head back to the main farm. Is it? So those building materials I'll probably load onto the truck at some point. But I'll leave them for now. So I'll have a lot of flour popping out. So bread production will be big. As I start producing more and more flour. Grab that. I'll grab this. Yeah, oh. It's not popping out. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so more flowers definitely popping out. Because I have sorghum and wheat. Sorghum's almost out. Yep, I have a good one, Grave. I'm gonna go for at least another 30 minutes and then I'm calling it quits myself. It's starting to feel a bit tired. Let's see here. I don't have nearly as much barley. So let's start that. But I still have lots of sorghum and a lot of wheat. Oh, actually, I do have 125. Okay, so that's not 185. So yeah, I'll have a lot more flour popping out because of these going. All right, let's and the canola will be topped up, of course, once I'm done harvesting the next day, which I think will be the next live stream pretty much. Okay. So I'm going to be cutting my, I usually go till 1, but I can't do it tonight. So I'm feeling tired today. So if you're, do you have at least the videos like the stream scheduled? Or are you not going to stream? I don't know. Because if you have the stream scheduled, I can push my audience to you if they're scheduled, because that still works. So usually I go till 1 and then you're up and running, but I can't do it today. I think last night's stream, I think, did me in. I think, yeah, I went way longer yesterday just because I was trying to get the bloody house done. And I never did get it done. And then I just said, oh, forget it. I'm gonna end the stream. I have to catch up on sleep. Will be streaming, but not scheduled yet. Yeah, will do, Kiwi. Thank you. So guys, he's going to be streaming later on, so be sure to check it out. I'll do my best to do the redirect, but if not, just check out his channel. And in case you don't know who he is, here's his channel. Does farm sim as well. Kiwi. There we go. There. All set. Yeah, I think I got all the packages done now. Let's go over here. That's a mess too. I probably have to clean that up at some point. Let's just this is a problem here. There you go. Not sure of how much this cement stuff goes for, but hello, Sydney Morse. Everybody's in the other stream, by the way. Or in the other chat, I mean. Rocket's there. Kiwi is lurking. I'm just going for at least another 30 minutes and then gonna end my stream. Beat from last night's stream. Yep, there you go. Stack this up there. Fortunately for me, I think I knew I was a bit tired. Like, I think I started the live stream early today. Simply because I thought probably not going to last all that long. And I like to at least do about a 3 or 4 hour stream. 4 hour usually. Alright, I think all of this stuff is good. We'll have to pull that out of here at some point. So there was a tornado on the map, but I didn't see it. So it never touched down. I consider that like a tornado that never touched down. So maybe next month it will. I don't know. I'm gonna try to move this box a bit. The herbicide. There we go. To move this equipment. Might as well do it now. And then we'll get it over to the other logging area because I want to clear out some of those trees. See if I'm safe on the train. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to log out the slope area. That'll be the plan. Streams are scheduled. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So in about a few minutes or so, I will push the redirect. Yep, Sydney's here. Oh wait, there's a parking brake. Where did that? There is a parking command on here. That's got me intrigued. Oh well, I'm getting distracted. I'll look it up another day. But there's a P. So I wonder if I still have my... maybe that gives me my parking brake. Because I've been wanting one. Because I see a P. just above there. I'll have to make a note of that and write it down and look into it next time I stream, see if I can figure it out. So we're gonna go in here. Have to cut all this area out. It's a little bit tight in here. Yeah, the vehicle control add-on. So let me move to a dark area. Oh, or turn off my lights actually. So you see where the speedometer is, or the gauge that tells you how fast you're going. To the left, top left of the circle part, there's like a little P. So to me, P means park. So I'm wondering if now there might be some sort of parking brake option now with that add-on, the vehicle control add-on. And the park is important to me because what I like to do is, if I'm using an excavator, I don't want my tracks moving all over the place. I like to lock in the parking brake, and then I can just remain stationary and just move the cab left and right without having to worry about the tracks moving at all. And unfortunately, Giants had removed the parking brake out of the game entirely. Yeah, there is one there. So there must be a way to get it to work. Let me go into settings. I have to bring up the HUD. I don't know how to do that. Let me find that out. Front loader. Brain. There's other things that I do too that I find that the brake helps too. So I can't think of what they are right now, but it usually involves like a vehicle getting pushed. So I like to lock the brakes in and it stops the roll effect. Dynamic office pack. What the heck is dynamic office pack? Huh. Universal auto load, design kit, precision farm cleanup. I'm getting rid of farm cleanup. I better write that down. Here we go. Is there anything about parking in hydraulics, change wheel drive, both differentials? I've done the diff stuff already. There is a HUD though. Change headland mode. This is all the headland mode stuff. Display mode, calculate track, calculate. Switch operation mode. That's all for like GPS. Open HUD menu. So that's right control numpad. Okay, right control numpad. Oh. Okay, here we are. Headland mode, headland distance, alarm sound, track assist. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any of this, but because I do like the built-in in-game one. Track assist, differential lock on, parking brake on. Okay. But how do you activate the parking brake? Parking brake. Mobile settings, track assist, differential. improve hydraulic. Parking brake. On. On, off. Yes, but isn't there a button? I can't hit P, can I? Nope. Am I gonna have to hit like every button? I gotta find the modder that does the. I think it's on the GitHub. I'm gonna have to ask and say, where's the P button, or how do you get the parking brake to work? Because it's on, or is it on automatically all the time? I don't know. Controls. And I don't think it's in here. Driving mode. Or maybe it is. I might have went through the list too quickly, potentially. Terraform. Oh. Apply, release, parking brake. But why would it be programmed to that key? That's dumb. Yeah, we're changing that. Because that's the turn the power on. Or is it supposed to be tied to that? I don't know. Is that the logic behind it? I don't know. What if I want the machine on? I want the machine on. So if I want the excavator operational, right? I need the engine on, but I want the wheelbase to be locked. Okay. I'm setting it to a button. There we go. And then we're clearing the... We're going to clear the other one. Oh, did I do the right one? I probably didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, back. So this is a bad idea because that's powers on the machine. So how do I delete this? Backspace. Okay, let's kick that out and then we'll save the controls. Okay, and parking brake is on. Okay. Let's see if it actually works, though. I can't drive forward or back. Okay, so that worked. Thank God the parking brake is back, everybody. Vehicle control add-on. You are so cool. All right. So, and I have to have this because if there's a lot of my tasks that I do in the logging excavator where I'm just stationary. I don't want my tracks moving left and right and twisting around and driving who knows where when I'm operating from within the cab. So that's why it's important. So there we go. All right, perfect. Beautiful. I know most people don't really think that it's a big deal with the parking brake. It's just a small thing, but trust me, it's good if you're working within cab. That's just something that I have to have. And when Giants removed it, I was like, no. But it's back. So yay. All right. There's Kiwi stream, so we're gonna save that one. What does open widget do? Oh. Okay. Go here. The other one. All right. So I'm going to call it a live stream. Usually I go till 1, but I'm just not feeling it today, so I'm a bit tired. I did start earlier, so because I kind of had a feeling that I was going to probably end at midnight my time. So yeah, so I'm going to redirect you guys to Kiwi, at least this to the scheduled stream. If it's not there, you can just hang out and chat and chit chat with people and stuff like that till the stream kicks up. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. We got a lot done. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow. And you guys have a fantastic evening and happy farming.